Hey everybody, my name's Silver and welcome back here to the channel. Oh my goodness, dog. Now, I know I am just a day late with this news, but I am a day late for a very good reason. Real quick though, on your screen right now, we have a gigantic Japanese scan. I want you guys to know, dog, if you look on the top left side of it, we have some news about the new DLC characters that are supposed to be dropping for Dragon Ball FighterZ, aka base form Goku and Vegeta. On the right side of that, we have some information about Dragon Ball FighterZ for the Switch and the open beta as well. And then on the bottom left side is where we have information about Kefla being introduced into Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. And since this is one gigantic scan, I have not really done Xenoverse 2 on my channel. However, I have done some fighters, so we're just gonna go ahead and do this whole entire scan in one big video. So if you guys are hyped and ready for more Dragon Ball news in general, make sure to hit that like button for your boy, as well as consider subscribing to the channel for more anime game related content. Now, I do know that I am a day late for this news. If you guys did not know, today is actually July 19th. Now, it was on July 18th yesterday where we actually did get the Japanese scans for everything, and I want you guys to know that I did actually make a video going over this whole entire scan with, you know, the Japanese scan. However, right after I was done, literally around like 11-ish at night, you know, EST time, ShonenGamez actually gave us a translated version of the first two, the one on the top left, which should be the base form DLC characters for fighters, and then they gave us an English scan for the Kefla for Xenoverse 2. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to go over those English scans real quick, the ones for fighters and the one for Xenoverse 2, and whichever way that I do edit this up, because you guys are going to see the Dragon Ball FighterZ for the Switch. However, that's just going to be me from the old video that I did record. So I'm going to have to do this magical ass editing to make sure that everything does fit. So without further ado, I hope you guys do enjoy. Let's get started. Dragon Ball FighterZ. Okay, if you guys did not know, I have played Dragon Ball FighterZ here on the channel. It was a really good game, a really nice game. If you guys do not know as well, I actually have played online. However, I did stop playing online since, you know, online did get pretty hectic for me, since, you know, I'm garbage at it. Plus, I am a Supreme Kai, so I'm pretty sure I reached my cap. You know, demons aren't my thing, and neither are, you know, the rest of them up there. But either way, my main go-to team, if I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys real quick, should be Adult Gohan, Super Saiyan Goku, and Super Saiyan Rose Goku Black. Now, those are my top 3 characters. I have talked about these scan characters, these new DLC characters that we are supposed to get, aka, you know, base form Goku and Vegeta. I have talked about them with friends. However, I've never talked to them in a video. I've never talked about them in a video, because if you guys did not know, we did get this game kind of like data mined, so we weren't able to figure out which DLC characters were coming. Me and my friends personally thought that the characters that were supposed to come before, you know, these new base form characters came out, I'm sorry about that, but before these new base form characters came out, was supposed to be Cooler and Android 17. And we thought, you know, hey, it'd be better if, you know, if they just dropped the Saiyans last for this little DLC pack number 1, which is supposed to be base form Goku and Vegeta. However, what they decided to do was drop base form Goku and Vegeta, so basically saying, hey, the last DLC will be Cooler and 17. That's good news. Either way, we are here. A lot of people were actually skeptical about using Goku, and I know some people said that they wanted to use Vegeta, but after reading this, I'm going to tell you guys why a lot of people switched their minds, okay? Real quick, we're gonna go and start off with base form Goku. We see the very greatness stuff here on the screen. We see his meteor attack and his special move. His meteor attack, or his level 3, is going to be the super spirit bomb, or the spirit bomb, whichever one that you want to use. That, you know, is the gigantic one that he used to defeat Kid Buu at the end of Dragon Ball Z. It's the big, most powerful one. So we're gonna go ahead and read this real quick. It does say, keeping its ease of use with a brand new twist, the spirit bomb moves slowly with increased power. And then on the little right of it says outstanding power in every move, you know, just to give off, you know, more of the I guess the move. So the first screenshot that we do have of Goku is, I guess, him starting off using the spirit bomb. I'm not really sure if there's any way that you can charge this move, you know, or if this is like a charge move. I'm pretty sure, you know, you just click the button and there goes the Spirit Bomb. However, because this is going to be a slow move, again, I'm not really sure how people are going to be able to do this with combos. We do know that another person who does have a very slow level 3 exactly like this, or at least almost exactly like this, would be Broly with his gigantic meteor. He has 2 of them where he'll either throw it down kind of fast or throw it down kind of slow, and you can kind of do what you want with that. So I'm not really sure how they're going to do the Super Spirit Bomb. Hopefully it does do a lot of damage since it is Goku's strongest attack. However, the screenshot below Goku charging the Spirit Bomb, or at least the one of him holding it up, is the one of the Spirit Bomb hitting the stage, and that thing looks absolutely amazing. It looks really huge. As you can kind of tell, it covers just about the whole entire screen except for the little areas on the right corner. And that is ruthless, okay? If you guys do play fighters, you do know that attacks like this cover the screen, they are really helpful, but it does just depend, you know, if your opponent is able to get hit by it or not, you know, just in case they don't block. However, that's it for the Spirit Bomb. The next move that I do want to talk about is Goku's level 1, which is Kaioken. They actually decided to go ahead and put Kaioken in here other than just using a regular Kamehameha. So we're going to read this real quick. It does say, keep up the onslaught by pressing buttons upon activation. Increase damage by 3 or 20 times if your teammates have fallen. Real quick, I do want to go over what this basically means. We know Goku, okay? We know Goku has used Kaioken in many fights with everything before, you know, the Super Saiyan transformation. And matter of fact, scratch that, that's kind of wrong, due to the fact that Goku has used Kaioken against Hit in Dragon Ball Super. He used it against Jiren in Dragon Ball Super. So the Kaioken is very wide. It's known by hella people, dog. Where it does say that it increases damage by either 3 or 20 times, I just want to let you guys know real quick that because again, you know, you start off a fighters, because fighters is a 3v3, you know, it's not like 3v3 as in like PvP, you know, player and player, but it's you choose a team of 3 people and you fight against another team of 3. So if one of your characters dies, but not, you know, Goku, you know, Goku's still got to be in your team, and he uses Kaioken, it goes to Kaioken times 3. If both of them dies, however, and Goku's the last person on your team, that's when it goes to 20. I was kind of confused on how this Kaioken thing would work, but the more that I do think about it, again, we do have somebody else who has a low-key power-up move as their level 1, and that is my favorite character. Not really, just a little bit. Yeah, Adult Gohan, there we go. Adult Gohan, his level 1 is Potential Unleash. Potential Unleash is somewhat of a power-up move where he does use that and it does change his combos. I feel like it's going to be the exact same thing for this base form Goku. And because, you know, we do have the English scan, I guess we can go ahead and just show off the little screenshot of Goku using Kaioken. It's kind of, I don't know. This screenshot makes it kind of look like what a level 3 should look like, or maybe it's just a very close-up, you know, version of, you know, his level 1. I'm not sure if they zoomed in that close for Gohan's Potential Unleash, but just in case they did not, then this is really new. However, that is just going to be it for Goku. The last thing that I did want to do was go down to base form Vegeta, so we can just go over this real quick. So base form Vegeta, this is the character that a lot of people really wanted to choose at first. However, after learning about Kaioken, a lot of people decided to switch to Goku, but that does not mean that Vegeta is, you know, the lesser of the two. We're going to go ahead and start off with his level 3, or his meteor attack, Galaxy Breaker. Galaxy Breaker is the 2 screenshots that you do see on the left side, the one with Vegeta, you know, really like he's, you know, he covers the whole entire screen, and then, you know, the arrow that points down, and it's one of him basically like screaming, and there he goes to like the giant kind of ki blast. If we do read it, however, it does say a speedy fighter built with tricky moves, his meteor attack shoots ki energy from his whole body. And then in the little blue text on the left side, it just say I charged up all this energy for a reason. So again, I'm not sure if this level 3 is one of those charge up level 3s, or I'm pretty sure you're just going to be able to use it. I don't even know if charge up level 3s kind of exist in fighters. I'm not really sure, but either way, we are able to see what Galaxy Breaker looks like. I'm not sure if Vegeta has used Galaxy Breaker at all. It kind of does remind me of Final Explosion, but then again, you know, it wouldn't be smart to give him Final Explosion because Fat Buu or Majin Buu has somewhat of the same move, you know, where that covers the whole entire screen. I'm not really sure if you're going to be able to block this or how you're going to be able to block this at all. If you can, or if you're going to be able to Dragon Rush them out of it or something crazy like that. But again, when we do end up getting gameplay, like when we do end up getting gameplay for this, you know, with their gameplay trailers and everything, that's when we will be able to find out most of the information. And one of the last things that I do want to talk about for base form Vegeta is his special move, or his level 1, which is, you know, they're sticking with Gallic Gun. Now, Gallic Gun is a new attack coming to this game. Most Vegetas that we have seen, aka Super Saiyan Vegeta and Vegeta Blue, both have their level 1 being Big Bang Attack. However, I do know that Vegeta Blue does have his... Okay, real quick, I play fighters on the PS4, so when I say that it's his right trigger, you know, his R2 super, because again, you can either use the R1, which will give him, I'm pretty sure it's like count from like 1 to 1000. I'm not really sure the name of it, but it's when like he rushes them and then he beats him all the way down to the ground. It's what he did to Goku Black in the anime, but if you hit it with the right trigger with the R2, that's when he does his little Gallic Gun, but it fires it straight up into the air. However, if we do read this here from the scan, it does say shoot a beam of energy towards the ground. You can use this in the air or on the ground. Either way, it's a great combo ender, which is nice. So I'm pretty sure this is one of those moves where Vegeta kind of like flies up in the air and then he uses Gallic Gun. Normally, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, I thought this was gonna be one of those straight supers, you know, kind of like how Goku, or Super Saiyan Goku, my bad, since, you know, we have more than one. I thought it was gonna be like Super Saiyan Goku's, to where it's just a straightforward Kamehameha, but now, knowing that this goes straight to the ground, maybe it acts kind of like how Super Saiyan Blue Goku does his Kamehameha. He kind of jumps in the air, then he shoots his Kamehameha at the ground. Maybe that's what Vegeta's Gallic Gun is going to be. But shout out to the English scan for giving us, matter of fact, real quick, shout out to ShonenGamez for giving us the English scan. I know I kind of fucked that up, but it's fine, and they were actually able to help us go through this a lot quicker. The next thing that I did want to look at is the Switch information for Dragon Ball FighterZ. Again, if you guys did not know, Dragon Ball FighterZ is actually going to be on the Switch. This is what the whole entire thing on the right hand side of the scan is all about. You can kind of see the controls with it on one of the screenshots. And I did know that they did talk about the open beta for the Switch. Apparently it's planned for August, and you know, it's going to support the local 3v3 multiplayer, which again, just like how we had it before with the PlayStation 4, with the Xbox, or even with the PC version of FighterZ, you could do your 3v3s with online. So yes, the Switch beta will have you go online. Shout out to that. That's basically all that we can talk about, since we kind of know everything about FighterZ. I mean, Switch news is Switch news. And the next thing that I do want to talk about though is Kefla coming to Xenoverse 2. Again, I'm not really sure how I'm going to edit this, if this is supposed to become, or if this is here before or after we go over the Switch scan. However, you know, whichever one that it does go to is whichever one it is there. So last thing I do want to do is talk about Kefla real quick coming to Xenoverse 2. Now, the last time I've personally played Xenoverse 2 was back in like 2016, I'm pretty sure, back when the game first came out. I have not bought any of the DLC. I have not played this game since Ultra Instinct Goku and Jiren and everything like that when they did come to this game. The last time I played this game was, yes, when the game first came out. So them having all these new super characters is fine for me. I do know that Xenoverse 2, even though it's a very outdated game, and by outdated I just mean by like 2 years, it's still a good game though. You know, this game kind of separates those technical fighter guys. You know, hey, if you want to play technical fighter, FighterZ is for you. However, if you don't want to play technical fighter and you still love Dragon Ball Z in general, that's what Xenoverse 2 is here for. Without the rambling though, let's get straight on with this scan. The top left, we already see extra DLC pack wave 3, the strongest fusion, a Saiyan woman. Kefla of Universe 6 comes down as a playable character. My goodness, I know a lot of people are really hyped for this. I know one of the guys that I do talk to a lot, Indiku, I know he's really hyped for this. Oh my goodness. So I'm I kind of want to see how she plays, but then again, you know, I might just wait until, you know, dude decides to put up a video or anything like that. But let's keep going. Universe 6's ace Kefla enters. Kefla, the fusion between Kale and Khalifa, was born to fight. Now then, Again, she's a Universe 6 character from Dragon Ball Super. I just wanted to let you guys know. And the little yellow text right next to her, it does say, "I'm so glad I was born a Saiyan," which is really cool because, you know, it's Kefla, you know. Who would not be glad to be born a Saiyan? But let's get moving. Her super move is supposed to be Ray Blast. We do have the 2 little screenshots. Hopefully I'm going to be able to show them side by side to you guys. It literally just looks like the little beams of energy that she ended up using against Ultra Instinct Goku. I'm pretty sure this is pre Silver Hair Ultra Instinct Goku, because that's when they did fight. So I can understand that being her little super move. So I'm proud. I'm proud that they used that. I really am. If we do keep on looking here, however, it does say on the little side next to it, does say recreate that moment when you use Gigantic Breaker. Oh my goodness, wait a second. That's about her ultimate attack. Her ultimate attack is Gigantic Breaker. Okay, Gigantic Breaker is the move that she did use against Ultra Instinct Goku, where, you know, if you guys are looking at the screenshot, where she kind of has the little Ki Blast, you know, kind of twirling, and then she fires him out like a large beam. That's what Gigantic Breaker is. Of course, you know, it's hella different from Broly's, you know, Gigantic Meteor. However, Gigantic Breaker is kind of like Gigantic Meteor, but a Ki Blast, I'm pretty sure. Again, that's just me kind of giving you guys like a brief rundown of what I think it is. But now if we read the little thing on the side, the recreate that movement when you use Gigantic Breaker, this attack, I'm sorry, has Kefla gather power in her fist, but if you miss, you'll be left open. I do know that about Xenoverse, even though I have not played this game in a really good minute. You kind of do see the little success in the oops side. We see the screenshot of her hitting the Gigantic Breaker and her missing the Gigantic Breaker. So this is one of those moves that you do want to hit. If not, then, you know, you're going to be severely punished for it. And one of the last things that I did want to talk about for Kefla is the little screenshot on the bottom right, where we do see her. It looks like she's punching the little CAC character, you know, the created character from when this game first came out. It does say at the bottom, it says, "She's got something for every situation: regular attacks, close range, distance, anyone is within your grasp." So that's pretty good. They're kind of giving Kefla that normal character, because you know how like some characters in games, they have a, oh hey, you know, I'm a long range character where I just use Ki Blast, or oh hey, you know, I'm a close up character where I can just rush you and use basic normal attacks. You know, Kefla, she's both. Like how it says right here, regular attacks, close range, distance, anybody can catch the fade from Kefla. And there you go. Again, I'm not really sure if this is going to be the end of the video. I'm pretty sure it actually might be, since I'm pretty sure I did do both of the fighter scans side by side, and now I'm doing the Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 one. Again, I'm gonna have to do some magical editing in order to give you guys the Japanese scan for the Switch details for Dragon Ball FighterZ, but hopefully I'm able to do that, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video, and if you did, thank you guys for watching this video. If you did enjoy, do not forget to hit that like button for your boy. You know, consider subscribing to the channel for more anime game related content. If you guys are new, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for real, you know, we are almost close to 1,000, you know, road to 1K. Trust me, we are almost there, and with your help, if you have not been subscribed yet, you know, with your help, we can get there. My name's Silver. Have a good day. Have a good night, wherever you are, and I will see you all next time.